everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything is going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with an eye look. Yes. Today, I'm coming to you with an eye look, swatches and review of the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. Yes, the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. So, if you want to see how this palette performs and get my take on this here palette, okay, everybody, let's get started. Man. Okay, guys, so yeah, your girl's doing her absolute level best to stay out of the makeup stores for a little while. And in doing so, guys, I've decided to go through my rather hefty stash to revisit both old and new makeup that I probably haven't touched or even looked at since I bought it. And I really want to do a few more fall looks for you guys, because yeah, it snowed in my town yesterday, which only means one thing. Winter is fastly approaching. That said, guys, I decided I would go ahead and do a look, using the Melt Gemini palette. Guys, I actually missed the first release for this palette because, by the time I found out about the palette and went on the site, it was all sold out. So then I waited and waited and waited some more. So finally, after a couple long, hard months, the wait was over. They finally re-released the palette, and best believe I was first in line to check out. And really, guys, during the wait, I actually contemplated if it ever came out again, whether I was going to actually purchase the palette or not, because there have been so many mixed reviews out there on the tube about the Gemini palette. But unfortunately, guys, I suffer from a serious condition called FOMO. So yeah, needless to say, I just had to get the palette. And besides, guys, my one and only sister Nikki, she's a Gemini, so yeah. So if not for the colors, I knew for that reason alone, I had to get the palette. So first, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is really cute. It has Gemini Melt Cosmetics written in this pretty olivey green shade. And it has a pretty floral design on a black cardboard palette that makes it look like a nice sleek palette. One thing I really like about the palette, guys, is yes, it has a magnetic closure. It has a nice size mirror. When you open her up, guys, here are the colors. And upon looking at the shades, guys, this palette is just about as fall appropriate as you can get. The palette has 10 shades, 2 of which are shimmers, and the other 8 are all matte shades. And I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. I use LeliLivingLife as my transition shade, Polka Dot underneath my transition shade. I use Cupcake in the crease, LeliLivingLife all over my lid, and Gemini in my inner corner. I've actually used this palette over the last few days, and after using every single shade in the palette, I'm happy to report that every single one of the mattes in the palette are not only quite pigmented, but they're quite blendable. And both Gemini and Gold, the only 2 shimmers in the palette, perform quite well, whether you use them wet or dry, on a wet base or a dry base, with a glitter glue or without. And whether using all mattes or a combination of the 2 on my lid, I found that every single shade marries quite well together. And one more thing I want to know with the Gemini palette, guys. While the mattes are very smooth and quite buttery, when dipping your brush into some of these shades in the pan, the kick up is real. And I found with the greens especially, when putting them on my lid, I did get a little bit of fallout. But I don't really mind it because a lot of times that can actually be expected when dealing with a palette that has quite pigmented shades in the palette. But I really wanted to mention that to you guys because I know for some people that does make a difference and can actually be a deal breaker. Now, I know with the release of the new 35 ml palette from Morphe, some people out there may be wondering, how does the 35M compare to the Gemini palette? When looking at the tones of each palette, one can definitely say there are certainly similarities between the two. So now for the $1 million question. Do I recommend the Mel Cosmetics Gemini palette? If you already have the 35M palette, then you probably don't need the Gemini palette. But if you're someone like me who loves the total color story in the Gemini palette and suffers from FOMO, then this palette is definitely, absolutely, positively for you. So now that we got that part done, enough all the yapping. First, we're going to get into the swatches, and then we're going to get into the eye look. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Let's get into these swatches, though. Holla!